Yo guys, it's Slyroh. You already know that today we're back playing some Danganronpa, and this is the final class trial. Everything that we have done has led up to this moment right here, and we are going to walk through these red doors with this fantastic music playing, and we're going to figure out the mystery of the identity of the mastermind, the mystery of the school, and all of that stuff. So, assuming that I'm able to do this, this will be the last time that you get a proper intro like that, because once I walk through these doors, I am not planning on turning back or stopping. I'm pretty sure that it's just this class trial until the end of the game. And while I know this is a really, really lengthy one, I'm just gonna full send it and see what happens. So, I hope you guys are excited as we go through the final class trial. I guess I'm the first one this time. You're early, Makoto. I guess I'm the second one, unless you walked in right behind me. Does that mean you feel prepared? Absolutely. Yeah, for now at least. Where's everyone else? Why aren't they here yet? Don't worry, I'm sure they'll be here soon. And just like she said, they popped up out of the ground. Byakuya. Byakuya? They all like not trust me because I wasn't in that picture or something. They arrived one after another. They were all in the same state of shock. Hina? Hero? Silence. Uh-oh. Why am I getting the silent treatment? That's not going to work really well for the class trial when we have to, like, say stuff. And it wasn't any normal silence. It was really loud silence. It was the deafening silence of fear and suspicion. It was like the first class trial. Oh. Oh, I'm late. I was like, what in the world is this combination of letters supposed to mean? Oh, strong silent master is so wonderful, so cool, so hot, my lungs are ablaze. Now listen, everything will be just fine if you leave it to me. With my scissor-sharp scissors in hand, I'll stab and gouge and shiv the master of evil. But I thought you couldn't kill anyone but adorable little boys. If this is what master wants, it can be boy, girl, or anything in between. I can handle it. Where am I? Oh, are you ready for the class trial, Togo? No human language can describe the disappointment I'm feeling right now. I don't know, what are you disappointed in? What could you possibly be disappointed in? Oh, is everyone here? Oh, and wearing our gloomy Gus faces, I see. Okay, well then, let's begin. This final class trial is going to be slathered in pitch black despair. Climaximum sorrow. You're right, this is the final class trial. And this time, it'll be fair. What do you mean this time? Stop with all the slander. I'm a bear in good standing, you know. No. You lied. If there was a Mr. Fair Guy Universe contest, I'd take home the tiara every year. I disagree. Which, I mean, you probably could have up until the last class trial, but you ruined it all. You did that, and can't ever trust you again. I'm gonna win this game super fair and square. And I'll make sure everyone watching at home knows that despair is mightier than hope. So, oh, okay. Did you just say den just to make another bear pun? I don't know. That's the only thing I can think of. Enough of your tedious drivel. Be in the trial already. Sure, let's be in the trial already. I'll be waiting for you down below. So don't try and run away. Where would we run to? Laughing as loud as ever, Monica disappeared. Whatever. This will be over in no time. I highly doubt that. I think it's going to be a little while. With an inexplicable confidence, Byakuya was the first into the elevator. One by one, the others followed. No! How? So, last class trial, they voted me out. Right? And then I, you know, quote-unquote died, but then didn't die, and I came back. And it seemed like they were all super chill with being like, oh, alright, well then that must mean that you are cool, you didn't do this, and we're gonna figure this out because the mastermind did it. But now everyone's looking at me with, like, this suspicion, like I did it. But if I did it, would we be having this situation again? I don't know. I don't know. Maybe from their perspective, I don't know. Nobody made eye contact, nobody said a word, they just disappeared into the elevator. They're all acting odd. Like they're paranoid, suspicious of each other. But you know why that is, don't you? Yeah, I think so. Well, you can tell us all about it soon. At the class trial. You're right, I'm ready. Ready to win, right? Of course. I'm glad to hear you say that. And then Kyoko was aboard the elevator. And that's where we're gonna go. I started making my way towards the opening. Step after step toward that gaping maw. I resolved that this would be the last time. I repeated to myself that there was no fear, no mystery left. I pushed the anxiety down, calmed my trembling body, and finally, on steady legs, we got onto the elevator. Past the threshold and still in the elevator. Cool. I'm really hoping that my voice doesn't, like, die, like, halfway through this trial, but I am a little worried if this goes on for, like, I don't know, 3 hours. Without warning, it began to descend. Deeper and deeper. Deeper, deeper, deeper still. Deeper and deeper. Deeper and deeper. Deeper and deeper. Deeper. Wait for it. And deeper it fell. Crazy. It might have even fallen even deeper. I closed my eyes and sight fell away. Are we actually going to, like, different floors? Like, maybe instead of redesigning each class trial, it's just, like, each class trial is, like, further down below, like a floor below. And so that's why it takes longer to get to them each time or something. All sound too disappeared. Alone in the universe, I waited for the elevator doors to open for the last time. What could have been seconds or centuries later, I felt the gentle vibration of the elevator come to an end. I thought all the other times it was like a thunk. This time it's gentle. I slowly opened my eyes. Ooh, it's like metallic, like, okay. This is the final trial site? What are you thinking is just a perfect background for deciding a person's fate? It's a long-awaited last stage, the always exciting final boss battle. Let's see if I fail this time, or if so, how many times I fail. And I'm gonna sit in on this one. I'll just sit right here in the vacant 16th seat. Well then, let's begin! Alright. Nope. I saved right before this. I gotta save now. I don't think I have any skills that I can set. I'm pretty sure there's just this one that costs 2, but I don't have an extra slot. And then all the other ones are just equipped. Which is what I've been running with the last 2 class trials, I think. Do we get anything new? Do we keep the same ones as before? Yeah, we have these places to check. The control room. I'm not gonna, like, read every little detail. Let me just get a quick refresher for whatever is, because I don't know how this is gonna start out or anything. We got the Monica control room. We got these tarps. Mukuriku's have his profile, the ultimate despair, and the fact that it's like, yeah, it's not an individual, it's a group of people. Yep, we got the present. We got the picture. Interesting. I wonder how that's going to play into anything. The e-handbook, okay. Hero's locker notebook, okay. And then that's Kyoko's locker pocketbook, okay. Gotta make sure that I remember these 2 are different things. Notebook, hero, pocketbook, Kyoko. Biolab secret, and then the Biolab lights, okay. And then the group photo, Genocide Jack's memory, and then the interview DV, okay. Okay. Let's see how this goes. Wish me luck, and let's do this. Rip my voice, because I know there's gonna be a lot of talking, and it'll be fine. Since this will be the final class trial, I've come up with a special rule. So listen up. If you can figure out Mukuro's killer and go on to solve the mystery of the school, you guys win. But if you can't, then I win. And of course, waiting for the losers is super exciting, super heart-pounding punishment. Are you saying that if you lose, you'll execute yourself? Yep, sure will. And that's final. No loopholes, no wiggling out of it later. Of course not. Bears never go back on their word. Okay, I don't know if that can be verified or not. Never mind all that. I just have one question for you. Oh, you're taking this serious, huh? Are you feeling okay? Is it mastermind? Only one person? Ooh. That's a surprisingly good question, Hero. Hmm? Don't bother. I already know the answer. You're all the mastermind, aren't you? You're all to get me. Alright, no. Hero, I thought you were actually onto something for a change. Although, to be fair, I think I made that joke an episode or 2 ago, where I said everybody but Makoto's in on this, and, alright, whatever. Maybe I'm not as, much better than Hero is, I'd like to think. Right, aren't I? I knew it. Wait, do we have to prove that we're not all the mastermind? Oh, boy. Group photo, places to check. Okay. Let's see. You guys have all been working together, haven't you? No. I have evidence? No, I'm right. Okay, that's that button. So my line. You're all to get me, I'm sure of it. Oh, so that's why. I have evidence. They all think that everybody else is the mastermind? What a coincidence. I do have evidence to present. Evidence that proves everyone other than me. It's probably going to be this group photo. What? Wait, hold on. This doesn't make any sense. Wait. The 3 of us. Okay. I think I do just shoot the group photo. One around them is our enemy, there's no doubt. Okay. I have something that proves it. Okay. The fact that the words were like spinning around in a circle like that really kind of messed with my head. I'm gonna assume this has to be it. Start with a pretty like softball. Yeah, okay. Start with the layup. We'll worry about getting the difficult argument things later. It's not just you three. I have evidence too. What? You too? The evidence you're all referring to is this group photo, right? And the fact that I'm not in it. Well, yeah. Huh? Wait, but mine's different. Oh! Everybody got a different picture that just has them out of the picture? With the picture you have, I'm in it. But that can't be right, because in my picture... Oh, it's not even the same picture. It's just different pictures. See? I'm the only one not in it. Interesting. Okay. That makes a little bit more sense then. I thought it was something weird that, like, why I was the only one, like, not in the picture, but everybody had that. Okay. I figured as much, in which case... Here, you have a picture too, right? Let's see it. Okay, be careful with this. Pretty important evidence. Yeah, and we're in a courtroom. You present evidence. Why is Hifumi always just holding the camera like that? I didn't see if he was holding the camera in the last one or not. Is that Hina eating donuts? Of course. Yeah, everything... Oh! Genocide Jack is, like, just in the picture. That's... So, even in, like, the original, like, school, when we all, like, went to school together, like, everybody just knew that she was Genocide Jack? I don't know. Very interesting. So the secret in these pictures has been revealed. Secret or whatever, I don't care. You guys are all in on this together. That's why I'm the only one missing. But you're in my picture. You're the ones trying to trick me. So the whole purpose behind these photos was to get us questioning and fighting with each other. The mastermind laid a trap to make us think everyone else was working against us. That's not much of a hint that Monokuma promised us. Huh? I laid a trap? A trap? How rude. What grounds do you have for such audacious accusations? The proof I need to reveal Monokuma's trap. Each photo has a certain something in common. There's a connection regarding what person isn't shown in the group photos. And that person is the ones who got the photos. Yeah, Monokuma's not a person. In each case, the only one not in the picture is the person who received it. So in the picture I got, I'm the only one missing. Look at how big Hifumi's stomach is. That is unreal. In the picture Hina got, she's the only one missing. And in the picture Hiro got, he's the only one missing. As long as we're talking about it, I suppose I should show you my photo as well. Oh! I'm sorry. What was Sakura doing, like, with that giant fish out of the pool? In other words, Monokuma gave us a group photo in which the person wasn't included. Oh, we saw, when we each saw our picture, we just assumed everyone else is the enemy. Ooh, figured it out, huh? Yeah, I thought that must be it, but how was that a hint? But you know, there might be more to this than just Monokuma trying to confuse us. There's something else that bothers me about everyone's pictures. What is it? What's digging at me? Listen, can I see everyone's group photo one more time? It's not directly connected to what we're talking about, but I'd like to double check something. I wonder if, are we immediately jumping into what I think we're jumping into? Sure, no problem. Yeah, I don't mind. I'm sure there's something unusual about these group photos. What is it? I need to compare each of them one more time. What could it be? Got Byakuyo's picture. Alright, I didn't really get to study it before. But yeah, what in the world is Sakura with this giant fish in, like, the pool? How did that get there? Any of that? Also, I love how the ultimate swimmer is not swimming. She's the lifeguard, I guess. Which is cool. Hina's picture. Hiro's picture. My picture. There's something strange about all of them. Something I can't quite pin down. Have you guys at home figured it out? Something. Ooh, group photo. Okay. Okay, so we're gonna use this in an argument. Okay. I know what I'm looking for. Can you just forget about the photo already? You're trying to trick me with such an obviously fake photo. I'm so pissed about that. And on top of that, they went to all that trouble to make it look like we were wearing matching uniforms. So you think they're fake? No, I assure you, they're quite real. What are you talking about? There's no way. Yeah, I don't remember ever taking a picture like that. So it's gotta be fake, I'm sure of it. But you know, can we really be so sure? Don't get me wrong, I don't remember taking this picture either, but is that really enough to be absolutely positive they're fake? What do you mean? The reason I don't remember this picture isn't necessarily because it's fake. There might be some other reason, some terrible reason, like a tragedy, an unbelievable but entirely horrifying reason. Oh, okay. Is this words? Alright, cool. Wait, what is this? Amnesia. Okay. Dude, I was like, what word am I spelling? Give me an S. Oh, one more. Oh, I missed it. I thought I had it. There we go. There. We have amnesia! That's very, like, specific that anybody has the power to give everybody amnesia for a specific amount of time. Let's say that somehow we'd all lost our memories. That could explain it, couldn't it? Oh, I get it. So I just lost our memories at the same time and forgot about the photo. It makes sense. As if you expect me to believe such an unbelievable occult-type story. Hero, you're like the one person that I think I could get to believe, like, pretty easily. You believe in a lot of, pretty unbelievable stuff. Yeah, we all lost our memories? That's just crazy. It's only natural that they wouldn't believe it, but no matter how much they refuse, if that's the absolute truth, they have no choice. We can't move forward until they accept it. And there's another way to prove it besides those pictures. Oh, I thought I was just about to present the DVD, but maybe that'll come up in an argument here. Oh my gosh, 5 of them? Alright, I mean, I think it's going to have to do with the DVD, because that clearly shows everybody, like, talking to the headmaster and whatnot. You're saying we all got spontaneous amnesia, so we turn to this kind of sci-fi fantasy. I promise you I haven't lost my memory. Ever since I got to the school, I remember everything. Do you? Do you, though? Because I don't think you do. Alright, we're off to a pretty good start so far. Those photos aren't the only things that point to the possibility of memory loss. This DVD does the same thing. You're not going to show us something indecent, are you? You'd like to see that. You wouldn't complain about that. Don't even try that, Toko. No, it's nothing like that. It's a video of all of us being interviewed by the Hope's Peak Academy headmaster. When you say all of us, you mean... Yes, all of us. I mean all of us, including you. You lie, I never did any kind of interview. No, it's not a lie. Just watch the DVD and you'll see for yourself. I like how Monokuma, like, stopped us from watching anymore, but, like, we're presenting it as evidence, meaning that everybody is just watching it now. So, like, how did that really help? The headmaster did, in fact, interview you. What are you saying? I didn't imagine you would remember. It's not about whether or not I remember. You expect me to believe all this? That I lost my memory somehow? Well, we don't have any way to refute it, so we have no choice to accept it as reality. How can you say that? We're talking about living, breathing amnesia here. To be honest, I have something else in my mind right now. Something else? What else do you have on your mind? You said the DVD contains recordings of us being interviewed by the headmaster, right? What were the interviews about? The headmaster sat each of us down one at a time and asked us the same question. He asked us if we could accept the idea of spending the rest of our lives in the school. What kind of question is that? And how did we answer? We'd say no, obviously. Actually, we all said we could. We all agreed to it. Even me. I heard myself say yes, I could spend the rest of my life at the school. Why? Why would you say yes to something like that? I don't know. Why would you say yes to something like that, Toko? Because you did it too. I don't know. I don't remember a thing. Same goes for everyone else. Nobody remembers. You don't remember choosing to live here forever? Or even talking to the headmaster about it at all? It doesn't matter if I remember or not. Even if I bought the whole amnesia thing, the idea that I would want to live here forever. That's just insane. How could I believe that? Insane or not, we can't move forward until you accept it, am I right? You sure are, because it's all true. What? I know it sounds absurd, but if it's the truth, there's nothing we can do about it. Indeed. We only have one path in front of us. Then we really... Yep, you all totally lost your memory at the same time. This is all making my head hurt. Oh no, we're gonna forget everything that's happened over this entire killing game. This isn't like some normal kind of memory loss. You stole those specific memories from us, didn't you? Oopsie, you figured that part out too? Of course. There's no way we would all just happen to get amnesia at the same time. That would be a crazy coincidence. But how could someone just steal our memories? How? I don't know, they just stole that flashy, memory eraser thing from Men in Black. Come, that hardly matters right now. If I said it was hypnotism, would you believe me? Or we opened up your skulls and messed with your brains? Would you really believe anything I said? How it happened doesn't matter right now. What matters is figuring out what memories you took from us. That's what you're trying to say, right? Woohoo, I knew I could count on you. The interview with the headmaster, taking that group photo. Those can't be the only memories we lost. There must have been a purpose to it all. A reason for taking away memories. Of course it was a purpose. It all has to do with the original motive. The original motive? You mean the motive you came up with to try and get us all to kill each other? That has something to do with the memories you stole from us? It sure does. Well, that part's still a secret. Anyway, I'm sure it's not that easy, but let's all focus on the class trial for the murder of Mukuro Ikyusaba. Okay, so you want us to figure out who killed her before we do anything else? So until we do that, well, either way, we have to explain every last remaining mystery. So, the one who killed Mukuro, the true mastermind, that's what we need to expose. Alright, what are we arguing here? Definitely not Headmaster Z handbook. It could be one of the other ones. Who did it? Who killed her? Whoever did it, same one who's behind everything. That much I'm sure of. But when you think about it, is the mastermind really here in the school? Okay, yeah, it's gonna be the control room, I think. Of course. I have to be here somewhere. It might be that one. What makes you so sure? What does make me so sure? Maybe there's one more prompt that's a little bit better. Exactly, you're just making stuff up. There's no way the mastermind is here. I mean... it's probably a million miles away. Nice! Alright, we got that one. See, I got it. I thought about shooting at the last one, but I was like, no, that's supporting an argument. This is, like, going against, like, whatever, like, contradicting the statement. I'm getting there. It's only, like, the end of the game, but I'm getting there. There's no question that the mastermind is somewhere within the school. How do you know? Did you find some evidence of something? We did. In the back of the data center, I found a panel that controls Monokuma. The mastermind must have been using that to control him all this time. So there can't be any doubt. The mastermind has been inside the school all along. There can't be any doubt. In which case, there also can be no doubt that the mastermind is one of us. What? Why? So the problem with that is Monokuma's standing right here, and if someone's controlling him, then it can't be any of us standing here. So, recall what Makoto told us Monokuma said to him earlier. Yep, about the 16 students or whatever. Straight to this already. Killing game began with 16 participants, all of them high school students. And the only people who take a single step in Hook's Peak since Killing Game began are those 16 students. So if the mastermind is in the school, we have to assume it can only be that 16 student. But how they managed to survive all of this? So we're the only ones here. It's not me, I'm not the mastermind. Well, it's not me. I blame Makoto. What? Why me? Because it's super weird how you're the only one who survived being executed. Well, I get it, the only way he could have survived is he was actually the mastermind himself, right? Okay, see, this is logic I can get behind as to why they would be suspicious of me. I didn't quite get around to being able to word it properly before, but, like, this makes sense. Ah, nuts, you got me. Well, wait, what are you trying to say? Everyone calm down, there's no reason to panic. The mastermind's true identity will become clear soon enough, just as soon as we find out who killed Mukuro. That's a good point. Rather than wasting time bickering, we should put our minds to work solving this mystery. Yeah, well, how much time have we spent already talking about the murder? He's right, what more is there to talk about? If you want something to talk about, I think there might be one thing. We haven't fully established what Mukuro's fatal injury was. Huh? But I thought we figured that out. She died when she got hit in the back of the head. No, that isn't actually what killed her. It was something entirely different. Wouldn't you agree, Makoto? Must have been... Okay, good. I was like, I don't know what the actual is, but it is these other wounds. Supposedly, I still want this fully explained. All the wounds covering her body. That's what really killed her. Hey, now, hold on a second. You did read the Monokuma file, right? The body was covered with other wounds, but these were at least several days old. It made it pretty clear those wounds were made at least a few days ago. So they can't possibly be what killed her. Consider this. What if the murder itself took place at least a few days ago? What? What if, when we discovered her body, she'd already been dead for several days? If that's true, then naturally the wounds that killed her would appear to be however many days old. That doesn't make any sense. Because she had all those wounds before she ever came here. Huh? How do you know that? Isn't it obvious? She was the ultimate soldier, right? So that means, you know, you're wrong. She denied me, before I could even say anything. Come on, I mean, you think I'm not weird, okay? Yes, you are. At least listen to what I have to say before you deny me. You can have things to say, but you can still be weird at the same time. If you're so sure, we're gonna deny you. Why bother saying it in the first place? I think there might be something in Mukuro Ikusaba's profile about never having a scratch or something. I'm kind of going off of that as my first guess right now. The Ultimate Soldier. Yep. She must have been in 100 different battles. So when you think about it, all those wounds in battle? Dude, I'm just amazing. I'm just amazing. I think that for some reason I've like really... The amount of time that we spent like looking at every little thing, I think a lot of the small details have actually like stayed in my mind for some reason, which I'm surprised about. I wouldn't expect that a lot in the future, but it's happening now. No, Mukuro didn't suffer those wounds in battle. The file we found in the headmaster's room said as much. Despite the time she spent in battle after battle as a member of Fenrir, when she entered the school she hadn't sustained a single injury. To be denied so completely, actually it's kind of refreshing. Maybe it's all because of Master's training. What did Master train you to do? Anyway, so we can be sure that Mukuro suffered all those wounds after coming to the school. In which case, they could be the very thing that killed her. As a matter of fact, it's hard to imagine any other possibility. When examining her body, I found that her stomach and head wounds came after she was already dead. Unless anyone has any better suggestions, I think we can say this with confidence. The wounds Mukuro sustained all over her body are what ultimately killed her. Mukuro's fatal. We're getting a lot more truth bullets in this class trial, which is interesting. But if that's what killed her, then does that mean she's really been dead for who knows how long? That's exactly what it means. When we found her body in the garden, she'd already been dead for several days. So then, what about the little matter of what happened last night? Yeah, that. That must have been not Mukuro. Makoto, you said you were attacked in the room by a mass assailant. If Mukuro had already been dead for several days, certainly it couldn't have been her. So, who was it that attacked you? The identity of the one who attacked me. I can't think of anybody else. It is the mastermind. The one who attacked me was the true mastermind. When we discovered Mukuro in the garden wearing the same mask, we just assumed it was the same person, but it wasn't. Look at our big brain. I naturally assumed she must have been the one who attacked me, but I was wrong. It wasn't her at all. It was the mastermind. What do you find so funny, Monokuma? What are you laughing at? Oh, don't mind me. I'm just getting a little impatient sitting here listening. I think we're going to jump in. Let's start off with a nice, easy question. Your assumption that I attacked Makoto is just that, right? An assumption. You can't really know who was under that mask, can you? I mean, that's the whole point of a mask. The true identity of the masked attacker is Mukuro Ikusaba. At least that's what I think. Do you have any evidence that might convince me otherwise? No, there's no way Mukuro is the one that attacked me. Even if I didn't see their face. Wait. Mukuro had a very obvious Fenrir tattoo, comparing that to the masked attacker. Wait. Because this masked attacker doesn't have a Fenrir tattoo on their hand? It should be obvious. Oh, how do I put this as an argument, though? Interesting. Okay. We have the Monokuma file. I don't know. You never saw their face, right? So you can't have any idea who was under that mask. Tell you now, it was Mukuro Ikusaba. You're wrong. Even without seeing their face, there's another part of the attacker we can use to prove that it wasn't her. Oh, well, what's this other part? The Fenrir tattoo, I guess. Is it the right hand? Or the left hand? I think it's the right hand. Maybe the right foot? Or perhaps the left foot. Or could it be the hips? Yeah, I'm pretty sure, because I remember when the body was laying down, it was the hand close to me, so I think that was the right hand. Okay. Tattoo is in the easiest spot area. Alright, so I don't know what order it is. But I think right here, I shoot right-handed. Oh, did I miss? Oh, I did hit it. Okay, I got it in the right order. I wasn't sure. We are killing it right now. I hope this continues. Mukuro had a tattoo on her right hand, if I remember correctly. A representation of Fenrir. In other words, a wolf tattoo. But I saw the right hand of the person who attacked me. And there was nothing there. There was no such tattoo. So there's no way the person behind the mask was Mukuro. That's crazy. I would have never noticed that if that wasn't pointed out to me. Yeah, well, okay, you got me. I guess it wasn't her. That still doesn't prove that it was me. No, everybody else was together. It could have been, you know, someone else, right? Literally the only possibility, logistically, would be Kyoko. And Kyoko would have had to come attack me with a mask, then decide not to attack me, and then come in and just show herself, and then disappear. Like, that chain of events just doesn't make any logical sense at all. But logistically, she's the only one because everybody else was spending the night together. Hirotoka, Hina, and I all have solid alibis for that entire night. Yeah, we were in the gym tearing you apart, so it couldn't have been any of us. Okay, sure, it couldn't have been any of you. Yeah, and they were busy tearing you apart because you weren't in the control room controlling Monokuma. You were out being a murderer. But what about Kyoko? It totally could have been her. Oh, no snappy comeback. Did I score a bullseye? If you insist, I don't mind showing you. Huh? Show me what? What do you think? I'll show you the one thing that proves beyond a shadow of doubt it wasn't me. Before anyone could say anything. What does she have? Ooh? What is this? Oh! Oh! She has scars and stuff. Kyoko's moving her gloves. Your hands! Without thinking, I let out a gasp. It was more than just a little burnt skin. Awful, isn't it? It happened while I was first learning to be a detective. I was inexperienced. I thought you don't want anyone to see those scars. If it means we get another step closer to unmasking the mastermind, it doesn't really bother me. Kyoko seemed to savor the words as she said them, so we don't get to see the scar. Oh, wait. I guess it is just like a really, like, burnt hand or something. I don't know. I can't quite tell because of all the text now. But, yeah, okay. Then she put her gloves back on. Interesting. My scars should suffice as proof. Now what do you got, Monokuma? You chose, like, the worst people to try and frame. You should just worn gloves when you attacked. That would have literally, like, solved your problem here. Makoto, did the person who attacked you have scars like mine? Nope. Not at all, I'm positive. And this much has been made clear. There can be no doubt that the one who attacked Makoto is the true mastermind. This is just awful. Without my secret being revealed, I had to look at those positively grotesque scars of yours. Oh, sorry, did I say that out loud? I do hope I didn't hurt your feelings. Not at all, you can say whatever you want. Sure, as long as it means pushing me further into the corner, right? But I'm not cornered just yet. Because if you hadn't noticed, the circumstances surrounding Mukuro's death are totally unknown. That's true, all we know right now is she was killed a good while before this morning. On the contrary, we don't know anything other than that. You're not going to tell us she was already dead before we arrived here or something, are you? Oh, in that regard, you have nothing to worry about. I promise you, without a doubt, she died after our little killing game began here. Alright, that's good. And somehow she was killed in secret without any of us knowing. And after she died, who knows how much time went by before we found her, right? Did the culprit stash her somewhere? She couldn't have been in the garden the whole time, could she? If she was, she would have been totally decomposed, just like your brain. Then she was being stored somewhere? But to hide a body here, to just store it somewhere? It's only one place. I can't think of anywhere else the body could have been stored. The pool. Yes. I mean, they store giant fish in the pool apparently, so why not? Mukuro's body was probably kept hidden in the biolab, otherwise known as the morgue. The biolab? You mean on the 5th floor? That's right. It's actually set up for use as a morgue. So it's a perfect place to hide a body and it keep the body preserved at the same time. Then, you're also saying the body was moved from the biolab to the garden. And I have no doubt that that's exactly what happened. In fact, I have proof. The proof that shows the body was carried from the biolab to the garden. Oh, the tarp. Okay, there's something that made its way from the biolab to the garden. I didn't know for a second, but I'm almost positive it has to be the tarp. The game caught me for like a half second where I was a little unsure. What makes me so sure the body was carried from the biolab to the garden is the tarp that we found in the garden. When I was checking it over again, I noticed something. I noticed that some text had been stamped on one corner of the tarp. Oh, it says biolab. Holy cow, how'd you notice that tiny little thing? I used my eyes, hero. Makoto's nitpicky nature seems to have surfaced with perfect timing. This proves that the tarp originally came from the biolab. In fact, there's a whole stack of tarps just like it in there. So, when the killer moved the body to the garden, they must have grabbed a tarp to wrap it in. Then they simply left it as it is, or as it was, to protect against the sprinklers, and put the coat on it afterwards. Wow, you made everything sound so amazingly consistent. Well, that's just a wild guess. What is your evidence proving that the body was wrapped in a tarp and moved? There is no evidence. I was simply explaining what I think happened. But you seem to be getting pretty worked up about it, wouldn't you say? Worked up? Now that the conversation has turned to the topic of the biolab, you must be getting pretty nervous. Because the key to uncovering your secret identity is hidden within that room, isn't it? Are you talking about unmasking the mastermind?